you've that you've had your hands in from on the court and off the court, which one is the most fulfilling for you?
Fatherhood. That's first
Mm.
and foremost. I'm blessed to have four amazing boys and actually three bonus children as well. So I have 16-year-old twins. I have a 13-year-old stepdaughter, 11-year-old stepson, 10-year-old stepson, 6-year-old son, and an 8-month-old son. So
Nice.
7 kids within the ecosystem, and that's to me, I feel like that's what I was put on this earth to do, is be a dad. So I love
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Well, I'm a mom too, and
Yeah.
before having kids, you don't really think about that,
No.
and then once you have your kid, you're like, "What was I doing with
Right.
before you?
Right.
Like, what was like, what could like life was nothing
I
before
agree.
you."
I agree.
Right? I think that's amazing. Okay, so with fatherhood, you've like reinvented yourself multiple times, and so how do you feel those transitions from the NBA to now? How do you think that has affected you as a father?
Just continuous growth. I saw Dwayne Wade had a conversation with his daughter who transitioned into being a daughter, Zaya, just the other day, and I commented on it because they were just so freely speaking. And there's no real rule book to being a parent. I think daily we're learning, and keeping an open mind to the twists and turns of life is very important. I feel like this generation of children are a lot. I'm 45, so they came up a lot different than we did.
Yeah.
So, instead of thinking that old school principles work, I think it's a fine line between principles and integrity and morals and how we grew up. But how do you mesh that with this new generation of kids that play online all day?
Right? I always say like we were latchkey kids. We had our own key when we were super young, and
Outside.
we knew not to open the door. We wasn't
Yeah.
cooking. Certain
Yeah.
things just didn't happen.
Yeah.
So yeah, and our kids, I don't know how we ended up with these soft children.
Yeah, we were outside. They don't
We
go out. Like, we got to make them go outside. And even when they're
right,
outside, it's like you don't really. We don't, as parents, don't feel as safe with them outside anymore. So it's kind of like a weird give and take.
right, because we were on the bikes in the next city
Come
over.
on,
So
man, out of here.
The Progress Report.